Okay, hello, audience. Hello, Lily. I've got a helper with me today. I am driving. Actually, Lily and I are going on a very special trip. It is one of her senior trips
Mhm.
because this baby is about to head off to college. So I want to spend some time with her. So I thought it would be really good to film a video while we are driving. Actually, I am not driving, Tesla is driving. But for those of you that have self-driving, you have to keep your eyes on the road. So I will be keeping my eyes on the road, obviously. But I want to spend a little bit of time talking to you about life as a trader, specifically with this little angel, because when I was in corporate America, I had been working with at there probably about 12 years, Lily, when I found out that we were going to have you. I have your three siblings already. And it was a new dynamic to have a fourth child working in the corporate world. So you were born into mommy working all the time. And I came across a picture the other day, and I will show it for our audience, but it's really kind of cute, but in the same breath that makes me a little sad. It is a picture of you emulating me, and I'll put it up on the screen for everybody. You see Lily right here. This was back in 2014. She was in a suit jacket. She had put on some heels. She had a phone on her shoulder talking, and she was cooking dinner at the same time or pretending to cook dinner. You remember that?
I do remember. I remember saying, "Look, Mom, I'm you," and I was in my business attire on the phone and cooking dinner.
That's right. Because she was just really modeling what she saw all the time. And that was me rushing home from work to make it in time to cook dinner for all of you. Because what's one thing we did when you were little that was very important to all of us that I did for all of you?
We always did everybody sit at the table, family dinner, no phones, no TV, new meal every day of the week. Like, sit down and have that quality time together. And even though, she had just come home from working, we always managed to get those family dinners in and talk about our highs and lows of the day and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. And just so you know, the other end of that, what I was having to do, I was when you are an executive in a large company, there's a lot of pressure. And I wanted to make sure that our family had balance. And so having family meals was very important to me for all of you. So we would do that. But on the other end of that, what was happening, I was rushing out of work and time to be able to cook those meals for all of you because you had homework to do, you had school, we had practice and dance and all the things that come with childhood. And so there was a lot of pressure on me. And a lot of times at work, I would have snide comments by others that worked with me about, well, why is Ashley, out of here at 6 o'clock when we're all staying until 7 and 8? Of course, they didn't have the young families that I had. But I would never tell y'all that because I just wanted to be around you and enjoy you and give you as normal of a life as possible. But now that I trade for a living, we don't have any of those challenges. And, we are able to do something like we're doing right now, which is go with some of your friends and the other moms and just have a fun little girls' weekend. Whereas before, I would have had to move heaven and earth to make that.
Right.
So it's really wonderful, this new way of living that trading has afforded us. And you were somebody that is most affected by it because of how young you were when, I was heavy into work. And something happened. I don't even know, Lily, if you know this, but it broke my heart when it happened. And I mean, obviously you wouldn't know it because you were so little. But on your first birthday, when you turned 1 year old, they had me on a business trip that they said I had to go on. And I was so sad because I'm like, but my baby's turning 1 and I wanted to be with you. But they were like, oh, she doesn't know what's going on. You can have her birthday party when they get back. And I look back on that moment and I tried to justify it because I was like, gosh, I've got to be able to, provide for all of you. So they made me travel. I had to do it. But looking back, I don't even know those people are not in my life at all. At all. The people that made me miss your very first birthday, which I know you don't remember, but that was important to me. And they're not in my life at all. Who knows where they are? And that's really the challenge of working for a company versus working for yourself. It's you have to compromise some of the things that are most important to you. And the whole reason I'm on this earth, really, honestly, it's to be a mom. I feel like is to be a family person. And so all this other that happens as a result of that is to provide for all of you. And so with that being said, trading was the perfect answer for me because it allowed for me to create income for all of you to enjoy life, but it also gave me the opportunity to be in your life.
Yeah. I'll have to send you this picture. I do know I would get so sad. I was attached to her hip and I would scream and cry when she was walking out the door to go to the airport, to go on her work trips. And I'll need to find this picture. It is us on FaceTime on an iPad. And she was probably like in Canada or Vegas, coloring with me over the phone. We each had a coloring book, and like I would just sit there, and I wanted to color with my mom, so we colored over FaceTime on an iPad, and like I remember those moments and missing her, and having to work around like finding some quality time together, in like every little way we could.
I distinctly remember that, and it really kind of breaks my heart too. We did the best with what we had, but being away from the people I love the most in the world, it took a toll on me. So when God opened up this door, I definitely jumped in, and I'm so glad because I get a lot of special quality time with you. And you're heading off to college now, but at least I'm free.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like all this, my freshman year, there's a lot of stuff where my parents seem to come visit me and all the back-to-back things in the first semester. And I don't think I would have had that luxury of them being able to come to me whenever if, she had to, I have work. But now her work goes with her. And so she can be there every single weekend or anytime I, call her up and need her. And, she could just pack up all her work and do it on the way. And it's a win-win.
It is. It's truly an answer. So I think the point of really going live and sharing all of this with all of you is to let you know there is an answer. And I think it could be trading for you. I hope that if this is an issue you have and you would be more present in your family's life, that trading might be the key that unlocks that door for just having a more balanced life. So remember, if you're with me, trading with Ashley,
no trader left behind.
No trader left behind. And if you're my kid, there is going to be no kid left behind. All right, I will try to leave a video for all of you that will help you break into trading. It's all about selling options, and it's going to be on SoFi, and it goes with another video on selling calls. I tried to do a beginner-friendly video that would help those of you that were inspired and that you wanted to learn. So I'm going to leave that video for you right somewhere right here. And I will be back in time to give you your Sunday message so we can get ready for the week. Okay, thanks everybody. Talk soon.